I'm heading to London to meet up with Neil. Neil and I have an important schedule of visits to make this afternoon and this evening, with certain places to pop in and samples of ale to check out.
This is London Waterloo. This train is in its final stop.
It's been almost 2 years since we've had a proper walk around in London, and today we've selected the area just south of Waterloo to explore, picking out some pubs and to check out some different ales. We will be popping into pubs in North Lambeth and the northern part of Southwark. Looking at Waterloo Station from Waterloo Road, the high-level tracks in front somewhat spoils the view of the stone facade of the early 1900s rebuild of the station of the original London and South Western Railway. The design and construction of the southern flank walls of the station are somewhat different to the stonework of the front. Neil and I are meeting for a late breakfast in Marie's Café at the top of Lower Marsh Road. Hi, I'm Warren Brandon. Welcome to another Linleys video. Marie's Café is very unassuming from the outside, but inside it's busy and the owners and staff work hard and the food is good. Neil and I chose a full fry-up to start out, Good food for us, but we also spotted some other good food being served to other tables. It gave us the idea of perhaps returning for an evening meal later on. Right, time for our first beer, but where to go? Neil is in charge and he has a list. Down Lower Marsh Road, we look out for the Camel and Artichoke on the right. Tempting, but not quite right. Checking the range of beers inside, there were no darker ales on today, so we skipped and move on to the second on the list. Left just opposite on Westminster Bridge Road, the Crown and Cushion is certainly different. A popular pub for sure, with a busy atmosphere on this Saturday afternoon before Christmas.
The tankard must be the one.
Cheers. Cheers. This is number one.
Right. I'm going to say that one's number 5.
We might do. We might do.
It wants to be an Irish pub.
Back up Lower Marsh and then past the Old Vic Theatre and down the cut we found the Windmill pub on the corner. It has changed a bit as this older photo shows, when it had grey marble style, but we now see a welcoming blend of green tiles, woodwork and plants.
Right, here we go.
Yeah.
Another number 1.
Another number 1.
Take 2.
Take 2. Well, it is 2.
Take 2 drinks, take 2.
Take 2, pint 2.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not recording.
It is that time.
A couple of pints of Chiswick London Pride are always reliable. Since 2017 it's been a Fuller's pub and very convenient to the Old Vic Theatre for a meal or quick drink before a show. The ceiling is plastered with old show posters. On to the next location, we check out the King's Arms, just a few minutes walk north, under the South Eastern Railway and past Waterloo East Station.
This is number one for the third time.
Number one for the third time. Yeah. Third number one.
King's Arms. Good pub.
They're busy.
The King's Arms is tucked in a residential area of long brick-built terraced houses on Roupell Street, neatly kept and just ready for being in a film scene. Space inside was at a premium, and we found just 2 bar stools by the door. A couple of pints of cobnut from the Kent Brewery made a nice change. I explored the back area of the bar, but it was all set out for meals at this time. A nice space though, tempting to pop back later. For our next stop, we just had a couple of corners to turn to find the White Hart on Cornwall Road. I had a pint of Adams Ghost Chip, and Neil had a blend of half Adams and half Titanic's Plum Porter. There were no spare seats, and it was quite a busy pub, so we didn't stay too long. The atmosphere was good though, so well worth a visit.
Here we go, let's do this. Cheers. So this is number one for the fourth. It's okay. Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone? There he is. He's gone again. There he is. Just because you can't make your mind up what you want. For once.
I think we've got the sequence a bit messed up this afternoon, as the next 2 pubs on the list are back south a little. Further down Waterloo Road, past the Old Vic via the St George's Circus roundabout, and then on down London Road for a few minutes even, we ended up at the massive roundabout complex of Elephant and Castle. We found the Rockingham Arms, another different type of pub for our tour, and this time a larger Wetherspoons establishment. We had a pint of Donna from the Milestone Brewery. This was a treat, and a good sort of traditional dark bitter.
Number one, the 5th time number one. Is it number 5? So number one 5 times. Is that it? Cheers. Donna. With no kebabs.
Oh, Donna, no kebab. That's you, darling.
Wetherspoons are well known for their range of beers on tap, also at favourable prices. We could have stayed longer and enjoyed another, but this is a tour, so we need to get going to the next location, so we just kept it to the one this time. Nearby is the Ship. Well, quite nearby, just about 5 minutes walk northeast towards Borough and just into the area of Southwark. With a couple of pints of Fuller's ESB in solid knobbly glasses, we sat by a massive Christmas tree.
First pint number...
First pint number six.
Number 6. Number 6. Let's take this off. Number 6.
ESB.
ESB number 6.
Cheers.
Help. Let's go crunch. Let's go crunch. Not too much. Number 6. It's just a load of balls. Just a load of balls. Yeah. So what are we going to do from here? We're going to go back up to wherever, Waterloo. And then go, we're going to go back to that cafe place. I quite like the idea of that. Maria's.
Having enjoyed the ESB, we set out along the road once again, back up via St George's Circle to pick up the Waterloo Road once again, north to Waterloo. Hungry again, we dived back into Marie's Café for an evening meal. This time we chose a duck dish off the menu, and I had noodles and Neil had some rice. We had time for just one more to finish off the evening, and we wanted to return to the King's Arms. Out of all the pubs today, this has been the best, especially as the back bar will be open for drinkers in the evening, and the Kent Brewery's Cobnut was just right. The back lounge bar is spacious and I imagine very popular in the summer months too, with the glass ceilings and the spacious feel to the room.
This is the 7th number 1.
The 7th number 1.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
We've been out for almost 9 hours and the evening needs to close with catching the trains home. A final munch on a burger was called for just ahead of me dashing for a late train back down towards Basingstoke. Neil used the Jubilee line to begin his more complex journey home easterly. I don't expect to do many of these pub tours, but you may be interested in seeing other similar videos. Please follow one of the link cards at the end of this video. Cheers! Thanks for watching and bye for now.